by Brad Botkin March 14, 2019 at 1:01 p.m. Eastern Time. 6 minutes read previously on CBS Sports HQ. Free 24-hour sports news network. Less than a month remains in the NBA regular season and there is still so much up for grabs, including both No. 1 seeds and a 3-team logjam for home court advantage in the West. What follows is everything you need to know about where things stand entering Thursday, March 14th. Teams are listed in order of projected finishing seed. This post will continue to update for the remainder of the season as we keep track right down to the wire. Note, our sports line model, developed by predictive data engineer Stephen O., simulates the entire season 10,000 times to produce the most unbiased and precise projections imaginable. Fight for No. 1. Playing without Kevin Durant, Golden State got back on track with a 106-104 win over Houston on Wednesday night to maintain its slim lead over the Nuggets for the top spot out west. They've got a couple tough games coming up, and one matchup with the Nuggets still remaining. The Warriors have been vocal about wanting the No. 1 seed, if only as a goal to aim at as they prioritize getting in a groove down the stretch. Magic number to clinch playoff spot. 3 sports line projection, 86% to earn No. 1 seed. Remaining games, 15, 8 road, 7 home. Strength of remaining schedule, .487, 13th easiest in league. Next 3 games, at Thunder, at Spurs, versus Timberwolves. Tiebreaker, currently own tiebreaker 2-1 over Denver. 1 matchup left. Denver has a tough go down the stretch with 11 of its final 16 games against current playoff teams. Mike Malone has said he doesn't even talk about the number 1 seed with his team, they're just keeping their head down until the finish line. Frankly, the No. 1 seed isn't as important for the Nuggets because as the No. 2 seed, the only potential series in which they wouldn't have home court advantage is the conference finals. If they make it that far, they're playing with house money anyway. Magic number to clinch playoff spot. 5 sports line projection, 6.3% to earn No. 1 seed. Remaining games, 16, 9 road, 7 home. Strength of remaining schedule, .536, 9th toughest in league. Next 3 games, versus Mavericks, Pacers, at Celtics. Tiebreaker, currently trail Warriors 2-1 head-to-head. 1 matchup left, fighting for home court advantage. The Thunder currently hold the slimmest of leads on the No. 3 seed, but our projections have them falling to No. 5. The Thunder got big wins over Brooklyn and Utah in their last 2, but it gets tough from here. 4 of their next 5 are against the Pacers, Warriors and Raptors twice. The good news is their schedule, though against tough opponents, is home-heavy the rest of the way. Magic number to clinch playoff spot. 7 sports line projection, 16% to earn No. 3 seed, 46.7% to get top 4 seed. Remaining games, 14, 9 home, 5 road. Strength of remaining schedule, .580, 3rd toughest in league. Next 3 games, at Pacers, versus Warriors, versus Tiebreaker, own tiebreaker over both Houston and Portland. Houston is currently number 4 in the West, but our projections have them vaulting to number 3 by season's end. 3 spot as a swing seed because whoever ends up there would avoid the Warriors, assuming they finish No. 1, until the conference finals, while the 4 to 5 seeds would have to battle each other for the right to see Golden State in round 2. Eric Gordon recently said he believes the Rockets are the only team that can knock off Golden State, and he's perhaps right in the sense that nobody has given the Warriors as much trouble over the last 2 years. The Rockets are 3-1 versus the Warriors this season and 8-6 over the past 2 years, including that 7-game WCF last season. One thing to keep in mind, Houston cannot win the tiebreaker versus OKC or Portland if this thing comes down to a dead heat, which it very well could. The Rockets have already lost both those season series. Magic number to clinch playoff spot. 7 sports line projection, 38.5% to earn No. 3 seed, 82.8% to get top 4 seed remaining games, 14, 7 home, 7 road, strength of remaining schedule, .462, 7th easiest in league, next 3 games, versus Suns, versus Wolves, at Hawks tiebreaker, already lost tiebreaker to both OKC and Portland. The Blazers currently sit at no. 5 but our projections have them reaching no. For Portland, winners of 2 straight, currently holds the tiebreaker over Houston if it comes to that, but it has already lost the tiebreaker to OKC. Again, getting to no. 3 would be the big thing to avoid Golden State until the conference finals. There's no other team Portland wouldn't at least have a shot to beat. Magic number to clinch playoff spot, 8 sports line projection, 21% to earn no. 3 seed, 58.6% to get top 4 seed remaining games, 15, 8 road, 7 home, strength of remaining schedule, .490, 14th easiest in league, next 3 games, at Pelicans, at Spurs, versus Pacers tiebreaker, own tiebreaker over Houston, lost tiebreaker to OKC. Rounding out the field, the Spurs are currently number 6 in the West but our projections have them sliding to no. 7, largely because of current 7 seed Utah's super soft remaining schedule. The Spurs also have a pretty soft, home-heavy schedule down the stretch. They have already lost the tiebreaker to Utah and hold a slim tiebreaker edge over the Clippers, 2-2 head-to-head, via a better conference record, which is far from cemented. San Antonio is getting hot at the right time, having won 6 straight including victories over the Bucks, Nuggets and Thunder. Magic number to clinch playoff spot, 10 sports line projection, 99.9% to make playoffs, 4.4% to get top 4 seed remaining games, 14, 8 home, 6 road, strength of remaining schedule, .462, 7th easiest in league, next 3 games, versus Knicks, versus Blazers, versus Warriors tiebreaker, currently owns tiebreaker over Clippers via conference record, already lost tiebreaker to Jazz. The Jazz are currently no. 7 in the West but our projections have them reaching no. 6 because they have the softest schedule in the league down the stretch. But they have to take advantage. Its last 2 losses have come to the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. It's not out of the question that Utah can get on a run against some weak opponents and make it to a top 4 seed. Entering Thursday, the Jazz are only 3 games back in the loss column of the no. 4 spot. At the same time, they're only 4 games up on the number 9 Kings. They're most likely fighting with the Spurs and Clippers for seeds 6 to 8. Magic number to clinch playoff spot, 11 sports line projection, 99.9% to make playoffs, 8.4% to get top 4 seed remaining games, 15, 8 home, 7 road, strength of remaining schedule, .414 easiest in league, next 3 games, versus Timberwolves, versus Nets, at Wizards tiebreaker, own tiebreaker over Spurs and Clippers. The Clippers have won 5 of 6 and continue to be one of the best stories in the league, depending on your perspective. If the Clippers make the playoffs, they lose their 2019 first-round pick, which is lottery protected, to the Celtics. When they traded Tobias Harris to the Sixers, there was some thought that they were looking to fall out of the playoff race and into the lottery, which would allow them to keep that pick. That doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Magic number to clinch playoff spot, 10 sports line projection, 97.6% to make playoffs remaining games, 13, 8 home, 5 road, strength of remaining schedule, .467, 9th easiest in league, next 3 games, versus Bulls, versus Nets, versus Pacers tiebreaker, already lost tiebreaker to Jazz, currently losing tiebreaker to Spurs via conference record. Outside looking in, Sacramento is 4.5 games back, 3 in the loss column, of the final playoff spot, sports line projection, 0.5% to make playoffs remaining games, 16, 9 road, 7 home, strength of remaining schedule, .476, 11th easiest in league, next 3 games, at Celtics, at 76ers, versus Bulls tiebreaker, own tiebreaker over Spurs, already lost tiebreaker to Clippers.